Lee Myung-bak is set to learn whether the court will be issuing a warrant for his arrest on charges of corruption. The scheduled hearing for this morning was called off after the ex-president said he wouldn't be attending it. Instead, the final decision will be made based on documents provided by his legal team and the prosecution. Let's go straight to our Park Hee-jun standing by at the Seoul Central District Court. Hee-jun, looks like it's going to be a long day for all parties involved.
That's right, Daniel. The court has been reviewing the documents from the case the entire day now, and they decided to proceed without the hearing after Lee Myung-bak made it very clear that he wasn't going to show. And now it's up to the judges to decide whether or not they'll issue the arrest warrant for Lee Myung-bak after closely examining the interrogation records and evidence. Usually, an arrest warrant is finalized after further questioning in the courtroom, but because the defendant is absent, the court will have to go over the documents and evidence submitted by the prosecutors and Lee Myung-bak's legal staff. During former President Park Geun-hye's hearing ahead of her arrest, it took around 16.5 hours. And although Lee Myung-bak will be asked no questions in person today, the prosecution's warrant request by itself is over 200 pages long. And on top of that, they also turned in a separate statement explaining why he should be arrested along with all kinds of evidence, which amounts to more than 150 volumes or 80,000 pages. So we really can't say when the session will end. But the decision on the arrest warrant could be finalized by as early as tonight or Friday morning.
Well, Hee-jun, based on what we've learned from previous instances and what we know so far, what are the chances of the arrest warrant being issued at this point?
Well, the prosecution has been very confident lately about the arrest warrant, saying there's enough evidence against the president. The biggest factor in today's review would be whether or not the court believes Lee Myung-bak is the real owner of the corruption-ridden auto parts company, DAS. DAS is at the center of most of the charges related to bribery, embezzlement, and abuse of power. And he's suspected of managing slush funds worth millions of US dollars under various fake names. With Lee denying almost all of the allegations, the prosecution argues there's a risk that he'll try to destroy evidence, and so he needs to be arrested. All we can do for now is wait for the judge's final decision, and in the meantime, the former president will have to sit tight at his home. Danielle?